So the Indiana Hoosiers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I start... True freshman back at Florida, I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rose. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they... This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
He's got an open man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Campbell. Makes it past the marker. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fox. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Indiana! They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Rose. Finds his man down the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Right back to the well. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made...
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
The safeties are usually the quarter.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Rose. Makes the grab on the left, and they'll knock him down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Man, I like the aggressive.
Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Campbell. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Campbell. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They build their attack around those big plays, and they've got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Rose. He's going to take off. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Snowed under by the defense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Took care of it himself. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying the left side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
That's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down.
Guys, that just elevates the entire team. The offense set up with a 1st and goal after the blocked punt. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Rose. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to...
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. No more room to rise. They'll send out the kicker here. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. That slices the lead to 2.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the...
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute. There's some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Rose. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Breaks the tackle. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they... To the air on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. On first and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw. It's Rose. He's got him. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's second and 9. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense push. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Hoosiers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very. Finding some room. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Give to the back. There's a crease. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And the Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man. It's Rose. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Oh, they're after him. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure, and I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Takes the easy one to the back. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Looking to throw, it's Rose. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. We'll get it started here in overtime. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Here's the pressure. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Floats it out in space. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. To the air, it's Rose. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. Guys, this is a type of signature win that